What's up, guys? Starts here. So first, a little announcement. I'm going to YCS Utrecht this weekend. Yes, I am. So if you see me there, feel free to say hi. Don't feel afraid to say hi. They just. I will be playing Infinity, as a matter of fact. So let's see if I can do well this weekend. I hope I can, but if I can't, oh well. Also, besides that, I'm answering your questions from the 1000 subscriber Q&A. So, Agronian TV asked actually three questions. What archetypes coming out in Eternity Code, Rise of the Duelist, and Secret Slayers are you most excited for? So far, honestly, not really any of them. I guess Resonates aren't really a new archetype, but they did catch my interest because of new support. Still, I don't think this new support is good enough to suddenly make it a deck of its own, to really make it competitive or anything. But it's nice, I might just play it. Besides that, recent archetypes just fail to catch my interest in general. I do have some interest in some decks from Secret Slayers. Adamantia is looking okay so far. They need some better cards to really be a deck. But they, look somewhat interesting. And of course, there's the Plant Exceed deck. Or, well, I assume it will be Exceed based. I mean, we got an Exceed monster revealed. The new Plant deck from Secret Slayers will be awesome as well, I think. So I'm excited for that. Besides that, I'm not really excited for any of the new archetypes, if I'm going to be honest. Mostly waiting for Rise of the Duelist for more to get announced about that set. I'm hoping we get some new cool archetypes or something, because so far, what has been announced for Rise of the Duelist has failed to impress me. What are you doing outside of this channel, such as schooling and your job? So currently, I'm an intern. I'm in my final exam year for game development. So after that, when I'm done with the game development study, which should be in a few months, I'm planning to do 4 more years of game design, actually. So I'm gonna try to get into the game industry. I can't talk too much about my internship, it's MDA, but it's also why I will have a hard time maybe putting out content consistently, because, well, it's like a 9 to 5 job, basically. And it does consume a lot of energy, because I really like it. Even though it's MDA, I can't talk too much about it. I really like it. I have a good time there. I'm happy with the company I'm at, but it just consumes a lot of energy. Still, I will be able to make content. Usually, I just will do it in a weekend. But last week at that local, stayed over at a good old friend of mine. This weekend, of course, the YCS going on Friday. Saturday will be spent there as well. Sunday as well. So so if there won't be replays because of that. What are your hobbies outside of Yu-Gi-Oh? Honestly, I don't really have any more hobbies besides Yu-Gi-Oh nowadays. I played a lot of video games in the past. Don't really have time for that now that I have a channel to run. If I did play video games, I mostly occasionally played League of Legends. I played a lot of League of Legends. Also playing Age of Empires 2 with the homies is a thing I do. I here and there watch anime. I really haven't watched much anime for a while. Currently watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm at part 2, halfway into part 2, I believe. Around that point, I need to watch more episodes soon. It's basically anime and gaming a bit. But I mostly spend my time on YouTube and YouTube in general. It's a very time-consuming hobby. And of course, watching YouTube. Special shout outs to QHS. He makes a lot of fun content on Need for Speed. Half the time, I really, really like watching his channel. So, Laswart Azure asked, will you still do that updated Gale Synchro Dragon deck? Did I promise such a thing? Maybe I promised such a thing, I don't know. I mean, people always love their Chaos Synchros, right? Oh, well, Chaos Dragons. Chaos Synchro, though, that will be interesting. It probably was with Collapse Serpent and Wyvern Buster. That's probably why it worked in the first place, and now we don't have those cards. So that's an annoying thing. I can consider it, but I don't really have an idea to work off at the moment. Usually when I brainstorm, I do get ideas for stuff though, so maybe it will be fine, but right now I don't have an idea. And finally, Team Taiwan asked, congratulations, you deserve it a lot. I wanted to ask your opinion on the Dark Wire Infinity version. Do you think that it's better than the Synchro Infinity you usually show in your videos? Well, honestly, I think it's terrible. The deck on its own might perform better than the Infinity Synchro version, but why would you ever play Dark Warrior Infinity? Like, Dark Warrior is such a strong deck on its own. Why would you weaken it by running Infinity in there? It makes no sense to me. Dark Warrior on its own Probably when piloted well, can be a contender for at least top tables. Infinity is just a fun casual deck. I don't think there's much of a reason to combine those two. I think it also takes away from the fun Infinity playing style. That's why I never run it myself. I think it's suboptimal because it strips down the power for more consistency, but consistency isn't really a big issue at the moment. And I mean, it's still Infinity, so it also dies to hand traps and stuff, so I'm not a big fan of it, honestly, the Dark Warrior Infinity or the Nightmare version, which was available for a long while. I'm a Synchro all the way kind of player. Although I might do a Dark Warrior Infinity version in the future, because I know it's what people want to see, and as a YouTuber it makes sense to make content that people want to see, right? So that's your questions for the Q&A. I mean, this close off the Q&A, but if you forgot to ask your question, you can always leave it down in the comments and I'll probably answer it. Thanks once again for the 1000 subs. I really appreciate every single one of you. I know I can complain about the game here and there a bit, but I'm really happy I am given this opportunity to bring content to you guys. It really makes me happy to be able to do this. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. With that said, Status Ego signing out.